Alright, I'm going to go ahead and turn the chicken off, leave it covered for a few more minutes. A handy dandy little colander here, which happens to fit right into this part of my sink. It's a beautiful thing. So, alright, we're going to take that pasta off of here. We're going to go ahead and turn everything off. Everything's just about done. Notice how everything comes up about the same time. That's what makes this real easy. We're going to pour our pasta into the colander. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and combine this in this pot right here. Because that bowl might not quite be big enough. And you don't want it spilling over. You're just going to make a big mess. Throw the pasta in there. Pour the sauce right on top. I did that backwards here, but you get the idea. Get that all in there. Just smell that garlic too. Oh man, it's fantastic. Give this a good little stir. You want to coat the pasta thoroughly with the sauce. Alright. So there's that. Alright, I want to put this away since we decided not to go ahead and use that. Decided to go ahead and use our pot here. Whatever you have that's big enough is all that's important. Now, I kind of need my cutting board. Unfortunately, I put tomatoes all over it. Actually, we'll go ahead and add those in with the pasta. Don't really need to give that a stir just yet because we're about to add our chicken. So we're going to take the chicken. Remember, this is really hot, so you need to be kind of careful here. And it's a hot pan. I like to set it on a pot holder so as not to mess up my brand new countertop here. So you just take your chicken, and you can pretty much cut this any way you like. You can cut it into long strips, you can cube it, whatever your tastes are. I'm just going to go with some narrow slices here. Any way you want to cut it. And what the heck, I like it kind of cubed up, so another little cut down the middle. And once you cut up all your chicken, you simply add it to the pot. And I'm going to go ahead and finish that up here. So I finished cutting up my chicken. I'm just going to add it to the pasta here. And I'm going to give that a good stir. You want to get everything mixed up in there real nicely. And there we have Cajun chicken pasta Alfredo. What are we going to do with 5-6 pounds of food here? That's what I'm going to show you next. We all do it. We go out, we buy frozen dinners. It's simple, it's easy, it's expensive. It's not all that healthy for you sometimes. But what you can do is save these trays. Wash them out, put them on top of the fridge or wherever you want to put them. You save these trays, and now we have something to do with all this. We're going to make our own TV dinners. And one little key ingredient here is this press and seal freezer. You don't want to use regular cling wrap because when you put that in the microwave, it's going to melt. This stuff works in the microwave, it works in the freezer, it'll keep it fresh. And now you've just made your own TV dinners. I'm going to show you how in a minute. Get yourself a can of vegetables. Any kind of vegetable you like. I'm going to go with peas here because, well, that's all I have in the cabinet. And that's going to happen from time to time. So whatever you have, you work with what you have. So here's what we're going to do. First, let me get a ladle, I suppose would be the best thing for this. And you get you some of this beautiful Cajun chicken pasta Alfredo. You fill that up. You can even overfill it a little bit because you're gonna seal it yourself. It doesn't need to be perfect. As long as you get the edges sealed real nice so it doesn't freeze or burn and it doesn't spill out in the microwave when you go to reheat this. And you can take this to work. Take these peas, go ahead and drain off most of that water. You don't have to get it all. Take yourself a slotted spoon if you have one, or just a regular spoon, doesn't matter. You throw them, do this up here so you can see, throw them right in the side compartment, and if you have trays with 3 compartments, you can put something else in there. Whatever you like. And now, you have yourself a beautiful homemade frozen dinner. And we're going to do that with the rest of this. I'm actually going to save this for later in the week when I'm hungry. When you take your press and seal, you can use saran wrap if that's what you have. I happen to just prefer this stuff. It's wonderful. You really want to let that cool before you seal it up, but I'm just going to demonstrate here. You pull it up around the edges, and these Marie Callender meal trays are about perfect. They have a nice lip around the edge to catch this. They usually have 2 to 3 compartments. You stick this right in the freezer, and you want to stick them flat. I guess you want to put them where they fit as well. You want to stick them flat at first, and once they freeze, then you can stack them up all you want. And the other nice thing about this stuff is you can write on this. You can take a Sharpie and write down Cajun chicken pasta Alfredo. Maybe put the date on there as well. So, there you have it. A nice easy way to make a great meal for the whole week. You can take it to work, and it really didn't take that much time. I'll see you next time on Cooking for Bachelors.